backstroke start is almost unique when compared to the other strokes. It's the only one where you begin the race in the water. Although you still use the blocks, it's not in the same way as you would for fly, breaststroke or freestyle. Now it's still considered a dive, it's just backwards instead of forwards. And there's a few other things to think about that differ from a regular forwards dive. So in this video, we're going to go through 5 ways to fine tune your backstroke starts by doing progressive skills to help you perform better and faster backstroke starts. Okay, so like I said, we've got 5 ways in which you can progressively learn how to do a backstroke start. Some of these skills are harder than others, but I think all of them are great fun to do the next time you go for a swim. So the first progression involves a seated start, where you position yourself similarly to a regular backstroke start, but without performing a backwards dive. Instead, you crunch your body entering the water in a seated position. This progression encourages you to lift your hips and feet out of the water, helping you focus on pushing up and over the water, rather than through it. Practicing this drill helps you reduce your drag, improving your overall speed during the initial part of the backstroke start. For the next progression, you can add a backflip after your push-off. This progression helps to elevate your hips and feet over the water while introducing the concept of angling your body backwards by throwing your head back. Swimmers who excel at this tend to lift their chin, look behind them and tuck their knees towards their chest. As always, the more you tuck, the quicker you rotate. But really the main aim is to make sure you throw your head back to get you used to the movements you're hoping to do when it comes to practicing the full backstroke start. Moving on to the third progression, and that's performing a backstroke start with proper body position, such as arching your back and looking behind you, but keeping your arms by your side. This is similar to the penguin dive, but performed backwards. The focus here is on body position, ensuring your hips and feet stay out of the water, your feet enter the water at the same point as your hands, your head is thrown back, and your back is arched, all while attempting a smooth, splash-free entry into the water. By not moving your arms, you can concentrate entirely on these aspects. Be sure that your push-off is strong to maintain focus on these elements while above the water. Okay, so the fourth progression is a fun, sometimes chaotic drill that requires a partner. To do this one, your partner holds a pullbuoy just above the block. They then set you off by saying take your marks and go, and as soon as they say go, they drop the pullbuoy. Your task is to catch and throw the pullbuoy behind you as you perform the backstroke start. The goal is to encourage fast arm movement over the water, ideally with straight arms. While it may take a few attempts to coordinate, it's a great drill to practice the backstroke start while adding an element of fun. Don't forget to also focus on all of the elements from the previous progressions too, the high hips over the water, throwing your head back and arching your back for a smooth entry. It can be easy to lose focus on these things when you're concentrating so much on throwing the pullbuoy behind you, so just keep that in mind. After completing all of the progressions from before, you can then move on to doing a full backstroke start, without the pullbuoy this time though. This is where you bring all of the focus elements from the early progressions and put everything together, such as your high hips, elevated feet, throwing your head back and your arms back, aiming to have your feet enter at the same point as your hands. With so many aspects to focus on in swim training, such as stamina, turns and speed, you might not have many opportunities to practice backstroke starts. So when your coach or instructor gives you the chance to work on them, make sure you put your full effort into it, especially of course if you're a backstroker. Okay, so there's our 5-step progression on how to do a backstroke start. We hope you found it useful so you can take this with you to your next swim session and give it a go. If there's any other tips you guys have to improve your backstroke starts, leave a comment down below as there are a number of different ideas out there. If you have found this useful and would like to see more tutorials like this, hit that notification bell, like this video, comment underneath, and of course, please subscribe to the Propulsion Swimming YouTube channel to stay up to date in the world of swimming. You can see more videos we've uploaded here on the split screen. Thanks for watching everyone, and we'll catch you on the next one.